Hey y'all, what's up? I am back. Yes, I'm here for another review. And this is a review of True Blood, episode 4 of season 5, True Blood 54 review. So I'm going to do like I did the last one where I watch and then I say, so this episode starts off where the last one left off with stupid ass Tara trying to fry herself in a sauna. Not a sauna. Why am I saying a sauna? In a fucking tanning bed. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Aight. So Pam runs and pulls her out of it, and like, at this moment is looking at her like, why are you doing this to yourself? But there's something I think that she recognizes in Tara that she sees in herself. And Tara was like, I don't want to be a fucking vampire. Let me die. If you don't stop, I'm gonna command you. She's like, no. She's like, I command you. Don't ever try to kill yourself again. When you came in, the air went out. And every shadow filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I want to do bad things with you. So then we get to Sookie and Lafayette, and they're talking. This is, the continuing night of Sookie going off and telling Alcide that she killed Debbie Pell. Sook, the one fucking thing I asked you to do, I'm always there for you. The one thing I asked for you to do is to not say nothing, to keep your motherfucking mouth closed. And you went and told him, bitch. I can't believe you. You is the damn devil. I'm trying to make a video. We did so many terrible things. The only way to make it right is to tell the truth, Lafayette. Oh, yeah, baby, but you always survive. But you always leave a trail of bodies behind your ass, too. Don't fuck it up, gentlemen. So Bill basically says, we don't have a lot of suspects. Only 4 of us knew. Like, I guess we're gonna have to do some fucking damage then. It is what it is. I don't know. Somebody else knew about that. Like, somebody else knew about that shit. Because there's no way that any of the people involved could have said anything. I don't know where they're going with this storyline. Because this is not, close to anything that happens in the book. In this, particular season, / book number, So, I don't recognize anything. So, when something happens that I recognize, I'll let y'all know. So then we get to Salome and the Guardian, Christopher Maloney, and his man boobs are laying in the bed looking at this, I guess, video feedback of Nora being tortured. Do you really think that she knows anything? Salome is like extra sexy with everything. And he's like, you can go talk that talk to her, bitch. She love you like a sister. Go get it up out her, and maybe we can stop this. And she was like, and if she says nothing? Hang her ass. Publicly. So Sookie rushes in on Jason, right? And she's like, I gotta tell you, Jason. No, just listen to me, okay? I killed Debbie Pell. She came into my house with a gun. I turned it around on her, and I shot her in the head. You gotta take me to the police. Hush your mouth. I don't want to hear another word. Hush your mouth. Sookie tells Jason that Alcide is going to go to the police in the morning, so he might as well take her in, and that Tara got turned into a vampire because she jumped in front of the gun, and Sookie's like, I ruined people's lives, Jason. And then Jessica comes in and said, Tara's a vampire? Holy shit. So Pam brings Tara back to Fantasia after being Super Saver Ho. And she walks into the building all pissed off because the building is seemingly closed. So he's like, the fuck did Ginger do? We're open until 5, bitch. She walks in the door and sees Eric sitting there on the throne. So you fucking did it. Oh. You're back, I see. Well, no need to apologize. We can let bygones be bygones. Bye girls be bye girls. I mean, I don't even know what we were arguing about. Trying to play it cool even though she's about to have a fucking heart attack. And then she notices that Bill is sitting there. So Eric asks, Pam, what the fuck is Tara doing here? So she tells her, I turned her. She's mine. I made her. I'm a maker. Hey, Dad, your grandfather. So Bill asks Tara, join me, please. So he can get her out of the room so they can talk. Basically, so they can equally interrogate every fucking body to find out if anybody knows about Russell Edgington. And to me, Eric should have known better. He should have known that Pam wouldn't do anything to fuck over him. That was just like, really, Eric? Really? Seriously? Is that how you feel? So, as she's trying to get the law about what happened from him, Bill is talking to Tara and, you know, asking, you know, telling her that it's normal for her to feel suicidal. She'll get past it. And, you know, he was like, does Sookie know? And she was like, what do you think? How many times have we almost died in order to save her? Bitch, you jumped in front of the bullet. All she did was save you. I'm confused. Why are we upset? Yeah. Is Sookie okay? She's always okay. There'll always be some sucker there to save the day. And I'm just kind of feeling like, again, you jumped in front of the bullet, bitch. Please get over it. Like, come on now. Come on. Come the hell on. Eric is strangling the fuck out of Pam, asking her about Russell Edgington. I love you, Eric. I would never do anything to betray you. She was pissed. And she told him, she was like, if you feel like that, why don't you just fucking, why don't you let me go? Why don't you say, as your maker, I let you free. I give you go. You go, bitch. Bye. You're a fool. I trust no one. You shouldn't either. A century together, and never have I once done anything to hurt you, to hurt us. And you really think that I would go dig up Russell Edgington? He felt bad. So Eric goes back into the room where Bill is, and Tara leaves, all scary and shit. And, he asks what happened, and Eric was like, it wasn't Pam. And Bill was like, well, Tara didn't say anything to suggest that they knew anything. You sure you didn't tell somebody? And Eric was like, really? Me? And she was like, what about, and Bill asked, what about Nora? And he was like, you mean the one in the authority? Somebody's a leak. So the other authority members except for the Guardian. And they're looking at Nora also, praying on her knees, begging, God or whoever she's praying to, the vampire gods, or, whatever she's doing. So, they're just basically going around the table saying what they think. And they think this whole is crazy. It was just a book. The guy that wrote the book was high the entire time. And does anybody else think that maybe Bill and Eric killed Russell Edgington last year and is just trying to put on the show so that we would let their ass go? That was the black dude that said that. I thought you was on their side, brother. What happened? So then we get to Andy at the police station. He's caking on the phone with Holly when that judge or whoever he is that, whose son that Andy cleared that ticket walks in and invites him to this party as, a thank you for clearing his son's ticket. So he asks Jason to come, plays the fuck out of the little goofy dude that be in there, and tells him, hey, don't ever let anyone else take a picture of your Johnson. You know why? Because it won't stand up in court. Not funny. Not funny. So Sam's shifter partners come into the bar, and Arlene is being a fucking racist, calling the people Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. Bitch, get your life. Anyway, basically tell Sam to come roll with them, man. We still got love for you, baby. We know that your girl is tripping, but we still want you to come through and come run with us. Come get naked and run with us. You know what I mean? So Sookie is at Merlot's and she's getting herself ready to go to work, and she's walking out and she starts to hear everybody's mind talking about her, saying how awful she was for turning Tara into a vampire, and she just can't take it, and she rushes into the back room and, tries to take a deep breath, tries to, get her life together or whatever. And all I could think was, fuck each and every one of them. Are you kidding me? If it was your family member or somebody that you love that died and you had the option to bring them back, would you not? I know I would. Shut that shit up. So as she's praying, Lafayette gets out of his car with a black and mild and a turban on his head and sees her car and clicks into that demon spirit of his and basically fucks over her car. Alcide is sitting down with Debbie's parents to tell them that Debbie's dead. So this is how it goes. I'm sorry, Mrs. Pelt. I'm sorry to tell you this. Debbie's gone. She was killed. Did you kill my daughter? No, I didn't. So you don't have to reach for your gun, Mr. Pelt. But you know who did. The packmaster for Shreveport, Marcus. He was crazy, out of his mind, jealous. After I abjured Debbie, he started going in for her pretty hard. She told him no, and they got into a fight. Debbie got killed. How'd it happen? I don't know. I wasn't there. But he got drunk a couple of nights later and started bragging about it to me. And I killed him and broke his neck with my bare hands. You were 16. You said you loved Debbie. You said you'd die for her. What happened to that, Alcide? I did love her, ma'am. Even when I abjured her, I loved her. But it just wasn't going to work out anymore. Leave us. So Sookie's driving in her car going home, and she loses control of the car. What the fuck? So we found out what it was that that Lafayette was doing to her car. He was basically cutting her brake line with his powers. He jumps out of the car before it crashes. Thank God, Sookie. Thank God. And in the book, something similar to this was happening when she was about to fall asleep at the wheel, and her fairy godmother came and saved the day, and that's how Claudine was like introduced. But that's not what happened this time, since they killed Claudine off, you know, last season, which I was like, what the fuck about, okay? Claudine was the bomb fairy godmother in a book. Like I said, y'all should read the books. Y'all should. Just, you know, y'all should. Terry and Patrick, and they finally go to the flashback of what the fuck happened in Afghanistan, Iraq, wherever the hell they were in war at. It was the 4th of July. They were getting fucked up. So they go and climb up into the prayer tower because, you know, it was the 4th of July. Mosque was over and all of that. So they're up there acting a fool. And somebody, one of their guards was downstairs keeping watch. And this man walks up and, you know, basically starts saying shit about how he, you know, hates Bush. He hates Bush. And the fucking military dude shoots him. So Terry and Patrick and them run downstairs, and the guy, you know, he shoots him dead, talking about, yeah, suck on that, talking about fuck George Bush. If you really kill somebody for talking shit about George Bush, that shit is unrealistic, because didn't most soldiers don't like this motherfucker? Just because they're in a war doesn't mean that they're for the war. It's a job, okay? It's a fucking job. You know what I mean? You want to save people's lives and be the good guy, but when you the bad guy, you hate these motherfuckers for it. That's how, you know, my friends in the military say it. They don't change their mind on him. That just, you know, that just mean they're down for their country. You don't have to agree with the war in order to be patriotic. That's fucking ridiculous how people always want to tie those two things together. Man's family comes outside and starts screaming and howling, and then a sharpshooter starts shooting, and then, you know, just in the crossfire, this whole family got killed. And now I see why Terry never really got over that. And Sookie is at the house about to get fucked up on that ass. And I think that this is a well enough time. I wish she had more than alcohol. I'm going to just say it, okay? Because that's too much to go through when you always trying to save people. You always trying to do the right thing, and they tell you shit like you the angel of death. Really? Really? How many times I saved your ass? Y'all saving my life, but how many times have I saved y'all? Debbie's parents called Andy and told him that they were going back to Mississippi and then to just drop the case. You know, they got what they came for. And he's pissed off about it, and it's basically set in his mind that I'm not going to stop until I know what happened. And it's like, why? Like, give me a fucking break. And Jason was like trying to convince him to just let it go, but he wasn't really trying to hear that. So Jessica comes out of nowhere. I guess she must have felt his, you know, his uneasiness. So she comes out of nowhere and she glamours him and tells him that he don't even remember Debbie Pelt. The shit is so far in the back of his mind that he's not even worrying about it. And Jessica saves the day. And I love Jessica at this moment. Can I just say that? I've been loving Jessica. Bill did an awesome job with her. For real. And she looked good in that purple dress. Going after Russell Edgington is a suicide mission. And I don't want you there when the things go down. But Eric, we can fight this. I can be there. We can go after the authority. We can go after Russell. We've done it before. No, not like this time. I know you were saying it out of anger, but I have to let you go. Not because I don't trust you, but because I just can't have you hurt. We have a strong bloodline, and you must keep going and uphold our bloodline. Say it. Pamela, you are my progeny, and as your maker, I set you free. Then we get to Jessica and Bill, who are cleaning out the house looking for bugs. And he picks up a joint, and she was like, sorry, so I threw some parties. He was like, you don't have to apologize. It's your house, too. And this is some low-quality shit. And she's like, I know you and Sookie ain't together no more, but could you please go and talk to Sookie? She's really having a hard time right now. And this is not like any other time. So can you please just go talk to Sook? So then Salome and the Guardian get to Nora, and she's ready to die, okay? She is ready to die for the D, okay? And he's like, if you don't care about your own life, maybe you'll care about the lives of Mr. Compton and Eric. These things, I love them, I love them. So I can just press this button and we can kill these motherfuckers, shall we? Okay. Salome bites her arm in order to do the blood bond because she asked that they promise to, protect Bill and Eric and not to kill them. So they make the blood bond, and Salome real sexily, puts the blood on her chest and, tells her, with the blood of Lilith. The blood of Lilith. We don't know who the leak is. We don't know who the bigger person is because that's what the information was supposed to be. Whoever the person was who recruited her, because they knew it couldn't have been her. She's not that deep. Andy, Jason, and the judge, and they're in the woods with bags over their heads, and then they go into the portal, and it's a strip club full of fairies. And Andy sees that fairy that he fucked last season, and they start making out, and everybody's all excited and shit, and separating, and it's just all this dancing and gayness and flamboyance going on, and all I want to go is, whoop, whoop. The choreography was going off, pictures was flipping and swerving and shit. It was going down. So then we get to Sook, and Sook is in there getting fucked up. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you fuck plenty vampires, got you going insane. If you have someone's brain shot out right in front of your face. And so Lafayette calls Sookie to tell her that, is she okay? Heifer, are you okay? Because I seen your car and it's wrapped around a damn pole and your airbags are out and you not in it. Tells him that she's alright and now you call me. And he's all freaked out and shit because he knows it was his fault. So he says he's on his way and she says don't worry about it. And as she's getting off the phone with him, LC is knocking at the door. And LC comes in and tells her that he didn't tell the Pelts that she killed Debbie because he felt like that wasn't the right thing to do in this situation, even though they had to know that their kid was fucking dead. And Lord, I love me some LC Turvo. I'm going to see Magic Mike just to see him. Patrick and Terry are showing up at this dude's house that they were supposed to be going to see if he's the one that's been starting the fires. And they show up, and it's dark, and then, it's this basement, and it's all painted with, I guess, scenery from the fire. So this other dude hasn't got over this shit either. And they being stupid in that bitch with flashlights, acting like, they don't know who house they at. And the dude run up on them with a gun. What the fuck? So Sam rolls up on his shifter friends with their fucking brains blowed out at dinner. What is going on? What is going on? We get to Pam and Tara, and Pam is waking Tara up and saying, no vampire mind is going to be sleeping past 6 p.m. And she brings her this little cute chick to suck on, and Tara's like, look, I was a fucking human 3 days ago, okay? I don't want to suck on anybody or look at any human being as food. And so Pam says, as your maker, I command you, don't do it, don't do it. Eat her. Bite her, I'm sorry. Either or could have worked the way this shit went. Because she was definitely turned on and hungry all at the same time. Y'all know she bite. Tara get down on both sides. Mwah. I was posting. Bring her to you. She's yours. Just bring her right there. No human will ever hurt you again. Yeah, just like that. Have a threesome, why don't you? So then we get to the Guardian and the Authority members. And they basically are having to sit down as usual at their table. And he comes out there looking like Nino Brown in a fucking black turtleneck. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Brings out this steak that is supposedly a piece of wood from whatever that killed Judas for betraying Jesus. And he walks around the table and just basically stabs that little boy. Turns out that he was sucking some bitch and saying that you are nothing but our food. And he stabbed that boy. Guts everywhere. Message sent. If you in that shit, you better get out. To Suki and Alcide, who are getting fucked up at the moment, while Suki is, you know, fucked up and talking about this drink that Tara made that has all this nasty ass shit in it, but that'll get you fucked up. And, you know, she was like, you have to finish your drink. You have to. And he was like, nah, man, that shit nasty. I'm cool. And she was like, no, you have to. You'll do anything I say. You're in love with me. You wanna kiss me, you wanna love me, you want to fuck me. And he was like, fuck you, I don't want you, bitch. He was like, yes, you do. So as they start to get it on, we zoom out and see that Bill is in the fucking woods looking at her through the window like a fucking stalker. And I guess he got his little feelings hurt. So then Eric shows up and is like, I don't think, you know, Suki wants to fuck with us. And he was like, you know, we gonna need her help for this, for finding Russell Edgerton, and I don't think we should give her ass a choice neither. And I was like, fuck you, Bill. Oh my God, you so invasive. We get to the strip club in Ferry, and Jason is with this stripper, and he, you know, she reads his mind about Jessica, and he notices that everybody's a fairy. He figures it out. And then he sees Hadley and goes in over and talks to her. And Hadley, with her stupid ass, tells him that, you know, she's a refugee and that they need to get Suki and that they need to come to Ferry because the vampires are going to eventually kill her and drain her. And she starts freaking Jason out. So he's trying to go talk to her. And the other stripper bitch comes over and is like, come on, Hadley, you have to go. And everybody's trying to get in between them two because Hadley wasn't supposed to say anything. So then Andy gets into it and they start pushing and shoving Andy and Jason. And Jason, you know, they get pushed out of fucking Ferry. Then two dudes come out of nowhere and look like they're about to light their ass up. So I can't wait for the next episode. Oh my God. I can't wait. I love True Blood. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you enjoyed all of this shit. Don't forget, I love y'all. I read all y'all comments. I really do. If I can't get to you, I'm sorry, but it be a lot of it sometimes. And you know, I'm just saying thank you in general to everyone. I do my shout outs, but I don't like to do them in this video because it's shout outs from all of my videos. So I'll probably do those in the Ish Talking or Loving the Hip Hop because I know most people watch those videos too. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. Shout out to Kiara. You know you are. I figured you would watch this, so I wanted to give you a shout out. But anyways, yeah, that was True Blood. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you all. Mwah, peace. Yeah.